So, friends, today I will show you the exercises that helped me restore my neck after an incident when I just started working. And I had one of the partners with whom we periodically trained various manipulations. We did it on the neck, but when it crunches on the neck, on everything else. That's when you crunch on something. That is when they're one crunched and it becomes good. That is, this is what we did manipulations there on the neck on the vertebrae. And once it seemed to him that he did not remove the neck block to the end. He does not mean, he says, well, as usual, we lay down, as if you lie down, so you hop to one other side. He says, something seems to me you have a block there. Not to the end removed. Let's K, he says. Move here to the edge, so that you do not turn further here. Here the piece interferes, and he did not turn his neck. In general, more than this piece could not allow him to do he here somewhere, and, in general, turned. Probably, well, of course, he didn't turn, I didn't see the floor, but he made such a good turn. And there really something crunched, just so well there was such a straight, such a crispness, such a practical crunch, and well, as if I got up, as if I say, oh well, yes, here it is. This block was removed, which now I have not been removed for a long time. After 5 minutes, in general, the pain began, such that I never experienced in life, and thought that such does not happen, somewhere between the neck and the head here in this place. Such a feeling, as if I had something very torn there. Here, so here it appeared, but probably there, and in fact in some kind of connection, and tore off the deck there apparently, grew here for there several minutes. And here it is here painful, such a very unpleasant. Here as a tooth hurts, but only here, and not the head hurts, and not the neck. Hurts somewhere between them. Here but then, and headaches also joined. And in short, here it all continued, probably several months. But this is taking into account that I myself tried to restore all this. And there in neck flexors, here all these massaged. What here this thing? But it all passed. But here this pain periodically, it appeared especially if, for example, it was necessary to do something here, in the slope there, the head here, so here to hold for some time. Again here it appeared. And this is despite the fact that at that time, the neck was still prepared for the fight. We fell there, stuck our heads into the neck, with our heads into the floor, yes. That is, we trained there. There, we did all sorts of fighter's brain. Even so, you see, she couldn't stand it. But because I relaxed there, I kind of trusted him. So, what does it all mean in the end? In the end, I did various exercises. And now I want to show you exactly those exercises that ultimately helped me fix all this. Yes, so that I could become again. And in short, after this, after I specifically started doing these exercises, finally, all this has passed. That is, there were no such constant pains, but they arose there, for example, once a week in a position when, for a long time, for example, leaning forward or hands on the wheel for a long time, such a thing happened in the nape. There was a headache. These exercises began to do. And after that, somewhere in a week or two, every day did everything became good. If you want to see these exercises, don't switch. Thought I'd say on a paid channel? No. Now I'll show everything for free. I'll show. But there is also a paid channel. Yes, who wants? There are many other exercises, but in general for training the muscles of the front surface of the neck, you will need your bed, if there is good. If not, the exercise will be lying on it. It seemed, yes, it needs to be treated, and that's it. So raise your head, and it seems like everything should be fine, but you can't do it like this. In order to do this exercise, you need to keep your head in this position. Just like now, you lie down and you start. You start to lift up, and your head turns out to be here, in a natural position, and that's it. You must never do this. That is, you don't appear like this. You don't look there. You don't even look up. Look slightly up at a 45-degree angle. This is your selection. You need to slightly lift it here. And in this position, you just lie down, rest, put your hands wherever it's comfortable, here, there's no difference. And in this position, after some time, if the muscles are weak, the head will slightly shake like this. It will start to shake a bit, that's enough. And you'll notice that the stomach muscles can even work a bit. If it's easy, you can move a little further here. Don't fall. The main thing is not to lift the head from here. That is, here you just statically hold the position of the head in such a position, and do not tilt the head from here. You do not need to do this exercise dynamically at once, and in general it is better not to. That is, there is no need. For these muscles, it's enough that they hold the weight of your head. If you want to put strain separately on the left muscle, it happens that one muscle, for example, is smaller in volume, the other is slightly larger in volume. You can do this in such a way. You also lie in this position. Also, again, the pillow you lift and turn the head, but not maximally, as much as you can, but just about 45 degrees so that it was. And in this position, already more will work here. My right muscle will work more. You want to the left, turn to the other side, and also hold here exactly statically. You hold without movement that is necessary, so that these muscles have got used to you. They hold the weight of your head. It is more important on the muscles of the back surface of the neck. Here you, as you have already guessed, lie on the contrary on the stomach. So you also hang your head, hands here, for example. You remove so that they do not interfere with you. And here you look again, not down. You look a little forward at 45 degrees and just hold without movement for the start. The most important thing here is not to look down, not to look at the side of the legs, but to look forward and at 45 degrees. That is, in this position, you train not only the long neck flexors, you also train the short neck flexors, exactly this part, which is constantly in such a stretched position. And so gradually your head, neck will get used to the fact that during the subsequent tilt, this support, it does not squeeze too much here. And all this will hold, all these muscles will keep your head, neck well.